Okay, so we have the Gillette Fusion Pro Glide Styler in the frustration-free packaging, of course, because it's a lot easier to open and dispose of. Much easier, especially recycling. You know, got these little plastic windows everywhere to separate. That's actually not too bad on the inside. It's quite nice. It's got all the proper branding and displays, all the details on there. We've got the packaging down here with the products in. It's quite small, to be honest. Thought this was going to be bigger. From the images, it kind of looks almost at the same size as a normal hair trimmer, but it's not the case, which is nice. Actually, it's nice and small. We got the pamphlet there. We got the holder, or dock station, as you may want to call it. We got the little side trimmers for your beard or whatever, your sideburns or whatever you want to use it for. And the wet shave blade at the top there. And let's have a look at this. So this is supposed to be watertight, so you can use it in the shower, which is good because I always shave when I'm in the shower, because the warm water gets your hair softened, so it's easier to shave. You get a nice cleaner shave that way. There's the blade without anything on it. So I guess that's the equivalent to a 0.5 cut. You can actually press that in. I'm doing the voiceover here afterwards. I've had this now for a few weeks. The video is actually unboxing it, but I'm talking to you from the future. So we push the button there. Light presses will keep it on, and then it'll stop on release, but if you press it nice and hard, it will stay on then until you press it again. And it gives a good vibration as well, so if you like to use the wet shave with a vibration, like with the Pro, the Fusion, then that's good enough for you there. This is the docking station. On the back, you've got 3 holes, which are little shelves for your hair trimmer guards. Let's put these in. Right, they're in there then, you can barely see them. They blend in. So they fit in there nice and snug, and they're actually secured in there, so they don't fall out at all. And the same with the top here with the wet shave, it fits in lovely and snug, and again, it won't fall out. So if this did tip over, it wouldn't make a big mess. Everything, you know, spilling out its contents everywhere. And the trimmer itself goes in the front there, but this does fall out, so careful of that. So as you can see, it looks very smart. It doesn't take up a lot of room, so it's nice and easy to store. The only things you'll have to store separate are the refill blades. Another thing to note here at the top of this blade here, it's got the usual kind of fusion release button. You press that and the blade comes popping off, or in that case shooting off. So the blade itself is a usual normal fusion blade, so you haven't got to go buy all new blades for this thing. It'll take your fusion blades, which is nice. So looking at the device itself here, let's unscrew it. We can see inside we have the battery compartment with just one AA Duracell already pre-installed for us. So that's always a nice touch. And we pop this out nice and easy, and it has an image inside of a Duracell battery, so it's nice and easy and clear to see which way it goes in. Shouldn't be any mistakes there of having the wrong polarity. Screw it back up, you can see the nice little rubber ring inside there to keep it watertight. And all this black on here is actually rubber, and it's a nice quality feel to it. It's lovely. All the blue out the top here I think is a plastic as well, and the grey on the inside is also plastic, but all the black is a nice soft rubber, so it gives a nice grip overall. Got the, try and keep this in focus here, got the Gillette branding at the bottom. Let's have a look at the hair clipper guards. This is number 3. You get the little groove there, you put it over the peg and just clip it down with your thumb at the bottom there, so then you can use it to trim your hairs. And to pop it off, you got the little eject button, which you just slide upwards or forwards, hold it there, and then you just take it off the guard, and you do that same with the other three. And it's the same with the wet blade as well, but the only thing different with this one is the peg is a lot deeper and it's got a more of a L shape to it, so you need to get that in there properly. I don't know why it's different. And then just clip it down and it's good to go. It's a very nice, smart looking device. It's definitely a good replacement for my Fusion. I've had the Fusion for a couple of years now, so I was wondering whether this might be a bit too thick to use, you know, feeling a bit weird when I use it, but it actually doesn't. It feels quite nice, it's quite comfortable, and it all works quite well, to be honest. I haven't used the trimmers that much, but you know, they seem okay. I did have a quick go with the number 1 fitting, so that pops off nice and easily. The blade themselves are, as I said, the normal Fusion blades. They got the 5 blades there, and they give a nice cut. Got the green strip at the top, which tells you when to change, but I always ignore this. You probably do too, because there's a lot more life in them than what it makes out. And you can always get a rubber block off Amazon, which will make your blades last longer. You just rub the blades against the rubber block. I think it says 5 times before shave, using a bit of cream, and you can definitely get more life out of it, because the rubber, what it does is it takes the scum, let's call it scum, off the blades. A lot of the times when the blades seem like they've run out, they actually haven't. They're not blunt, it's just they're covered in a fine layer of, you know, dead skin, shaving cream, whatever. So you rub against the rubber block, and it takes all that off, and it's like a new blade again. So you can get that on Amazon for about £10. So I highly recommend it. So yes, this device is very good, recommended, and see you again.